You are live. The following video is intended for entertainment purposes only. Sometimes you criticize MAGA. Deal with it. Thank you. Hello, Fez. How you doing? We are about to begin the Ravens week, and they are playing the Los Angeles Rams, who are coming here to Baltimore tomorrow at 1 o'clock at M&T Bank Stadium. Okay. Got any words to start off?
Yes. It's going to be a very hard game without Lamar. He's worth a touchdown. So hopefully these players will step up. But when you're missing that many top players, it's going to be hard. But I heard that Patrick Ricard is at practice.
Practice. Patrick Ricard is practicing.
Yeah, that's what I heard. And then I heard before that he was going to be out for the year, and then I heard that he's going to practice. But I don't think he's going to play this week.
The only thing I know is that definitely Lamar will not play, and definitely all those defensive players.
Yeah, Roquan Smith, the future Hall of Famer, not in the middle. That's bad.
All right. It's a big test. You got to hope that the other team just fails. The announcers are going to be Kevin Burkett and Tom Brady, and Aaron Andrews and Tom Rinaldi on WBFF Channel 45.
Hey, Tom Brady, 6 minutes sometimes is really good, and then he goes overboard. But overall, he's better than most.
If the Ravens lose, it'll be their first 4-game losing streak since 2021. It's the last time they didn't make the playoffs.
Yeah, and Lamar was out.
The Ravens this week, they traded Daffy Away to the Chargers and got Aloha Gilman. You know him? Gilman is expected to play against the Rams.
Okay. And
so is Kyle Hamilton.
Oh, Hamilton's going to play?
Looks like Kyle.
Is he practicing?
Not 100%.
Well,
no, wait. Yeah, but Kyle Van Noy is not playing. Kyle Hamilton, yes. Tavius Robinson, Mike Green, David Ajobo will all be in.
Okay, it's time to let Mike Green go. Let him loose because he had 17 and a half sacks in college last year.
No, Kyle Van Noy, Tavius Robinson, Mike Green are out.
Oh, okay, that's not good because Kyle Van Noy last year had 10 sacks. So
Stafford leads the league with 1,500. Matthew Stafford, quarterback of the Rams, 1,500 yards.
Well, I'm afraid that he's probably going to get over 300 at least, but that doesn't mean
This is definitely a test. You got to say it's a test. And it's a test of the emergency and season broadcast system.
Yeah, the offensive line has stepped up so much that.
What are they going to do?
That they have to control the ball. They have to run Henry.
I mean, if they do win, though.
They do win, they're back in it.
Back in.
Both conferences seem wide open. It doesn't seem to be a dominant team.
Derrick Henry's playing, but he's been held to 50 or fewer yards in 4 straight games.
That means he's ready for a break.
They're 9-0 when Henry gets 20 carries.
Yes.
So.
Got 15 last week.
Yep, Kyle Hamilton's back after 1 game absence.
Okay, what about Nate Wiggins?
Nate Wiggins? Yes.
Okay, that helps a lot.
So that's something.
That helps with the pass coverage now. About the run. Roquan Smith out?
I think so.
Yeah, that's a huge blow.
Mostly everybody's out. It's going to be an incredible win if they can win. Maybe they can. Nobody wants to talk about how
I think
bad
it's
the
for-
offense has been.
But I think it's for. I think Cooper Rush will play better than he did last week. He threw 3 interceptions.
Maybe they can pull a surprise.
But
You don't know.
Upsets are always.
We got some comments coming in.
So. Yeah,
Let's
the
see, we
Ravens.
get these.
Oh, we got any?
We got some good comments here.
Good comments.
Let's see if I can get them on the
Okay, get a comment. Welcome everyone from different
on the board.
medias.
Yeah, welcome everybody.
Oh, we got from Instagram. What else we got?
Here we go. We'll put it on the side. Keep commenting because it looks cool coming up the side here.
Is it oh, we got YouTube,
YouTube, Kick, Twitch, and it's all here. Look, it's on the side here. That's cool.
Okay, that's cool.
All right, Ravens have very little chance. What are the odds? What are the odds?
Yeah, what do you comment and tell us what you think the odds are, or what do you think the score is going to be? The Ravens game.
Okay, now let's see.
I don't know what the point spread is going to be, but it's got to be, with Lamar not being there, that's a lot of points. Even on the board, you're leaving on the side.
All right,
So what are the NFL odds?
let's go look at the odds and pick the games.
Okay.
Ready?
Yes.
I gotta find a good site that doesn't try to mess us up.
Yeah.
Let's see what's a good
Go
to FanDuel, right?
the FanDuel's got to have it.
FanDuel Daily Sports. Okay, let's look at the sports book for tomorrow. I'll throw out any good, interesting ones.
Okay.
You tell me what you think.
They throw out some big games.
Let's see. It's hard to. Matt, you wouldn't think it would be this hard to find the odds in it. They're still doing NFL. Okay, here we go. Finally. We have odds. Can you believe that shit? 9:30 a.m., which is a good time for it, so everybody sleep in. The Jets are taking on the Broncos.
Jets will be 0-6.
Okay, you picked the Broncos. All right.
Yeah.
Cleveland at Pittsburgh.
It's in Pittsburgh.
Picking Pittsburgh. Chargers at Dolphins.
I'm picking the Dolphins. Upset.
Patriots at Saints.
Patriots.
Seahawks at Jaguars.
I'd say the Seahawks. Jaguars. I don't think it'll be 5-1.
Arizona Cardinals at Colts.
The Colts.
Rams at Ravens.
Ravens upset.
Cowboys at Panthers.
Cowboys.
Tennessee at Raiders.
Raiders.
Niners at Buccaneers.
Buccaneers.
Bengals at Packers.
Packers.
All right.
No Joe Burrow means no win.
Because he's a good guy.
Because he's one of the best.
All right, this is a good game, and this is tomorrow night, Sunday night. This is going to be good. Detroit at Kansas City.
Detroit.
Buffalo at Atlanta on Monday night. That's weird.
Buffalo.
Bills play 2 Monday night. Bears at Commanders.
Commanders.
There's 2 Monday night games, and that's it for that week. But any of those games you want to see the point spread?
Yes. What's the point spread? The Rams, the Ravens.
The point spread in that is 7 points for the Rams.
I'll take the Ravens. Points.
All right, you want Dolphins?
I want Dolphins.
Okay. Dolphins were at home too, right?
I believe so.
You just saw it.
Wait,
But did we say Eagles Vikings?
we didn't do Eagles Vikings.
Oh, who are you picking that?
Eagles will bounce back. Too good to be.
Oh, no, that's October 19th. Sorry.
Okay.
All kinds of technical troubles. The Unprepared Hot
Oh,
Podcast.
yeah, the Eagles played Thursday.
How about the Chargers versus Dolphins? And the Chargers are favored by 4.5. It's in Miami.
I'll take the Dolphins and the points.
Yeah, that's actually a good bet. Any of the others you want to? Okay, let's do this one. This is not an easy one.
Where are the Colts?
The Colts are 7-point favorites over the Cardinals, but Kyle Murray's not playing. It's in Indianapolis.
I'll take the Colts. They won the last game 40-6.
All right, and then just for cool stuff,
What's the Tampa Bay Buccaneers Seattle? That's a big.
no, it's Tampa Bay 49.
49ers.
I get mixed up. Yeah, Tampa Bay Niners.
Tampa Bay Niners. I'll take
Not bad.
Tampa Bay. Mac Jones. Mac Jones is not a franchise quarterback.
Tampa Bay, yeah.
He's a dirty player, but not a.
All right. What was Tampa Bay favorite? Tampa Bay. No, I'm all. Tampa Bay is 49ers and favored by 3.5 at Buccaneers. I'm all confused.
I'll take the Buccaneers.
All right, and then there was that big game, or interesting game, Detroit and Kansas City.
What's the point spread?
Kansas City's favored by 2.5.
I'll take Detroit. Points.
Sunday night. All right, you'll take Detroit and the points. Okay, you have anything to say? You have anything you want to throw in about the Dolphins?
The Dolphins are I think they lose this game. The Steve Ross will have enough and fire McDaniel, but I don't think he's going to fire Chris Greer. Some reason, I mean, he's been around 10 years and hasn't done really a very good job. So, but to keep around for, he might get fired probably at the end of the year. But they need to make some trades for trade deadline November 4th. They really, so he'll probably keep him in there.
Okay. Anything else?
Don't be surprised if Dolphins lose it Monday. You have the news that Frank Smith or Anthony Weaver is now the interim head coach of the Dolphins.
What do you think about Harbaugh's future?
They continue his way and they're out of it. I think they're going to look fresh. So I think they're going to think that coaches always sometimes hit a wall and going to another team.
All right.
But Dolphins will re-energize.
Bad news. Okay, let's do a little politics here. We always like politics.
Yeah, I like
We
what
hate-
I'm talking about.
Wait, let's start with
Tisha James being indicted for something that the federal prosecutor said wouldn't indict. So they got someone from the Justice Department who's an insurance lawyer to indict Tisha James on where she took money, where even if she potentially did it, she gained $52.70 a month.
Okay, let's watch this commercial. This is Letitia James, right? That's Letitia James, right?
Yes.
Doing a commercial for her.
Oh, yeah.
To uphold the law.
get
to uphold our
donations.
Constitution and protect New Yorkers from harm. And
Okay,
that's
let me start it over.
exactly what I have done. I've taken on powerful corporations and powerful politicians,
You
even
can
the President of the United States
Yeah,
himself.
he has all these.
But here's the truth. I don't have billionaires behind me.
You
Never have and probably never will. I have you. Each and every one of you who believe in our fragile democracy and believe in fighting for it and protecting our values as a nation. So please, chip in whatever you can. I greatly appreciate it. And together, my friends, we will hold true to our values and we will continue to stand up for what is right. Tish.
hopefully the judge just throws.
Besides being an asshole, what are they trying to say they're charging her for?
They're trying to charge her for that. She bought a house for like $130,000, and she put it ahead that it's going to be a secondary home. And then after a while, she started renting it out. That's the indictment, that she got favorable, using it as a second home, got a favorable rate that saves her $52.70 a month.
Yeah, it's
And
dumb.
there's no proof she did. There's no proof that she didn't just start and then after a while decided best to rent it out. Didn't need. So that indictment is so bogus that hopefully the judge just throws it out.
All right, let's go see what our buddy Kyle Kalinsky is up to. Can you comment on what you think? I'll do play a little of it. And
so the other day, Trump came out and said, we should arrest Brandon Johnson, the mayor of Chicago, and J.B. Pritzker, the governor of Illinois. And he said that because he said, they're not protecting ICE. They're not protecting ICE. Now, that is absolutely disgusting that he would say such a thing, because at the
what do you say to that?
I say, well,
he's right? That's what Trump's doing, right?
Yeah, unconstitutional, of course, but he doesn't care about the Constitution. He's above it. The worst Supreme Court in history said it. So
Right about that. Let's hear a little more.
same time, he's whining about, the health of ICE being at risk. The same day, ICE assaulted an 84-year-old married couple.
They assaulted an 87-year-old married couple. Man,
yeah, they assaulted
what a
a
bunch of
minister,
assholes.
and they assaulted members of the press. They threatened.
All right, let's see what he says this Democratic governor is saying about
What you're going to do.
terms.
So J.B. Pritzker went on Rachel Maddow's show, and he is going to absolutely lay out here a terrifying scenario, which he says is likely to happen going into the midterms, going into the 2028 general election. He says, look, this is not like he's not deploying the military into blue cities for shits and giggles, y'all. He's not doing. No, what he's doing is he's prepping everybody to be okay with martial law and a tyrannical police state. And then what's next? He's going to rig the midterms. He's going to rig the 2028 election too. So listen to what he says. Watch.
Well, the broader goal, I believe, is the militarization of major American cities before the 2026 elections. Let me be clear about what's going on the streets of Chicago. They have dressed ICE and CBP in fatigues, put them in military gear, including with automatic weapons, and had them marching up and down major streets in downtown Chicago. It's a signal that they're trying to send that it's okay to have troops on your street, that this would be a welcome thing for people who live in Chicago. Nobody here welcomes it, by the way. I mean, literally, as they're walking down the street, people are yelling at them. But they think they can get people used to the idea. And next year, I fear that what they're going to do is deploy these folks eventually to polling places and say they're protecting the vote. Donald Trump knows that without shenanigans and without these breaches of the Constitution, that he's going to lose the Congress.
All right, that's pretty much obvious, right?
I completely agree with what he's saying. It's going to happen.
Yeah, it's not a big mystery. He's trying to get it to be a normal thing.
Yeah.
which it doesn't really matter. I don't think he has to have. Sometimes I think Donald Trump works too hard. I don't think he really has to go through the trouble of pretending something's normal.
Yeah, that's true.
It's like, come on, man.
But the press does it for him.
Yeah.
Like if they say the most bizarre and most disgusting thing, the press will act like it's a normal thing.
I know. What about what do you see on the let's see, what else? Let's see. Hal. Let's listen to what Hal is saying. Just a minute or two of what Hal's saying. All right, let's hear 10 seconds of old Hal.
About protecting the border. It was
forced labor. Forced labor is
Yep.
slavery.
It's,
And there's an element of that if somebody comes over here to work and then you hold them and you depress their wages and you go, I'll give you enough to eat and live here, but you can't leave. That's slavery. So we're creating a system of slavery by not having a better system. So that in and of itself, it drives me bananas. But on top of that, Hillary Clinton specifically was talking about we need a system by which these people can come over and work during the seasons we need them, and then they can go back to their homes because they can trade their time for money at a rate that in their country benefits them. Because if they come over here and they get paid under like a lower wage, because that's the wage that they've negotiated, they can't live here on that year round. It's not enough, but they can live like kings in some cases, or at least upper management insurance executives in their own countries if they can go home, right? And then knowing that they can come back, but they don't dare leave. It's just, and she was so pilloried and Hillary, and so slammed because of this statement when it's exactly what Trump's own Labor Department filed this week.
What do you think of that?
I think that people should be given work permits, and that way you could register. Everyone could be registered and vetted.
Also, the biggest lie of all this
That
is no. Go ahead. I'm sorry.
To show that they're not murderers and rapists.
No, and also
hardworking people who are doing jobs American citizens don't want to take.
And the other thing is another big lie in the whole thing is that Democrats want Hispanic people to come over because the votes. Well, most of the people who come over stay in Texas, and Texas ain't going no vote in Texas has been swayed by too many Latino people.
Another thing,
this had no effect on votes.
Democrats taking
these blue cities are blue cities.
Are taking money to they're taking money to give the immigrants. There's nothing in there. You're not U.S. citizen. You're not getting any kind of assistance. So
if tariffs worked, Trump wouldn't have to.
Also, did you know you had a son who lives in Illinois? It's true.
It's true.
Yeah.
Imagine being able to build an app with your name on it, just by thinking about it. Meet Base 44, a complete AI creation platform.
I want to start off with the fundamental idea. Everybody in here agrees that if somebody is here illegally and they commit crimes, get them the out of here, right?
Yes.
Get them the hell out of here. I can start with the fundamental idea that if somebody is here illegally and they commit crimes, they should be sent to another country's prison. And I'm a libtard. By all standards, I'm a libtard, and I believe that. But that is not what the Trump administration is prioritizing. They have reallocated funds meant for the deportation of criminals towards the deportation of farm workers, the deportation of people going to the courthouse, Trump made a Truth Social post. Listen, Trump made a Truth Social post where he said, all the great farmers of Iowa just called me and said, I am deporting too many of their... Did that happen? Did he make that Truth Social post?
Yeah, unfortunately, he stopped
did
deporting
make
them.
that Truth Social
Okay, now we're going to have a special guest.
post.
Continued
wait,
So
yeah, that's
your
good.
issue right here is that you always say liberals
Adam
in
Mock.
America. I wouldn't disagree. But that is not what Trump was remedying. How is remedying trade imbalances putting tariffs indiscriminately on every single country? Do you know what country has the highest tariffs right now?
Is it like Mauritius or something
It's
crazy?
Brazil,
Yeah,
but not even to rebalance trade because of Bolsonaro was being targeted. So what I'm
All right, that's all for him. Okay, you have any more you want to say about? What do you want to say about what's going on in Ukraine? That's not getting any news around here.
Okay, Ukraine is.
What's your update?
They're getting. There's a coalition of. F-35s were delivered to Belgium, so Belgium is giving their F-16s to Ukraine because they got them there. So within the next month, Ukraine's going to have a lot more F-16s, and the Ukrainians are most the military is spectacular in how they're defending the country and how they've used their resources in the greatest manner possible, and they're taking these $1,000 drones and destroying millions of dollars of hardware for the Russians. And the Russians just keep on the meat grinder where they just try to gain some ground so that Putin can say that he's being successful, but he's not. He's not winning the war.
All right, here's some more ICE stuff. Here's some more on ICE.
Just a stream of brutal ICE interactions. Agents caught.
Jocelyn from Cicero, they don't have a warrant. They didn't ask for one. They forcefully opened the door.
Yes.
It was locked.
Not supposed to.
Yeah, but
Explain what habeas corpus is.
Talk more about that.
We have a special guest.
If you want to drop your auto insurance rate, then don't skip this
All right,
video.
special guest.
Take a
Rich.
look. I've removed my personal info, guys. From
This is
Last week, agents
silent
in that
bells.
white SUV were filmed in broad daylight, showing throwing a
His name
is Theo.
Theo the Roughhouser of Brooklyn Park.
Okay.
All right, go.
I'll be back.
All right. And the switch out is done. In the background is ICE tactics. All right, go ahead. Just to speak about habeas corpus and what's
Hello,
going on in the news.
friends of LLB. This is Theo Roughhouser.
Hey, Roughhouse.
And I've been asked to just give an explanation of the concept of habeas corpus. Habeas corpus is literally Latin for having the body or holding the body. The concept of habeas corpus is that if someone is arrested or detained, they must be told what they're being detained for, and they must be
keep going.
And they must be able to seek legal counsel, have legal counsel offered to them. To arrest someone and not tell them what they're being detained for, and not letting them see anybody, that is going against the concept of habeas corpus. I know that in the past couple weeks and months, both President Trump and DHS Secretary, Homeland Security Secretary Kristi Noem have seemed not to understand the concept. So that's my update.
Well, do you have any local politicals?
Local politicals, in Baltimore, on the Baltimore County Council, we have a very good councilman in Pat Young, a Marine veteran, and who is very keen on building community and helping the disadvantaged in Southwest Baltimore County. But I also want to add to our readers, to our listeners, the unfortunate news that Diane Keaton has died at age 79.
That's too bad.
She was First Wives Club. She was in a lot of movies with Woody Allen, and she was nominated. She was in the movie Reds, and she was nominated. She received one Academy Award for Annie Hall, Best Actress in Annie Hall, and received 4 other nominations. So that's what I have.
Do you have anything on this here? Government shutdown. What say you?
Well, the government shutdown is devastating for the Baltimore, Washington area. The unemployment rate in the Washington metropolitan area has risen 8 times faster than the country as a whole in this past year. Donald Trump, when he may make those layoffs he's announcing, he may make them permanent. But since he's been calling back a lot of the people that he got from that were laid off due to Doge. I don't know how long that's going to last. I think that as long as the Democrats keep people aware that the reason that they're holding the Republicans' feet to the fire is because if they want to reestablish the subsidies for in the ACA, that people on Obamacare, people who are on ACA, their premiums may double or triple if they're not restored not restored before December. And the Republicans are claiming that the Democrats are just holding it back because of sour grapes, but this is a very important thing that will affect tens of millions of Americans.
Do you see any bright spot or something to be optimistic about on the Democratic side? Politics.
Democratic side.
World or America?
I think that slowly some leaders are emerging and being level-headed about this. I think the most dynamic right now is California Governor Gavin Newsom.
Keep talking.
Who's
Gavin Newsom? Yeah.
Who is clever? Who is smart? Who is brave? And I think he would make a very good. He's a very good foil to Donald Trump. Against Donald Trump.
And he gets on Donald Trump's nerves.
He gets on Donald Trump's nerves.
That's what you gotta do.
I also think that the Democrats need. I think they need a few wins under their belt. I do think that the California Republicans, California Democrats, fight to get Proposition 2 so they can redistrict for the next couple of years. I think that will be successful. It seems to be very popular in California voters that I've spoken to. And that would probably put the fear of God more into the Republicans. But for the Democrats, probably the best news is, and it's unfortunate, inflation and unemployment. I think this will backfire against the Republicans, and we will have a dramatic. I still think we're on course to have a dramatic victory in the House of Representatives.
Okay, thank you. And you have any media you want to, like shows or political podcasts you want to?
The only the second best political podcast I think going on the air is after LNB is Pod Save America. So Pod Save America, you can look that up on where you find your podcasts on either on YouTube or on your apps. This is Pod Save America. For those who don't know, is run by 4 members of the for Obama administration, and this is one of the most insightful and encouraging podcasts that I've heard. I regularly listen to, and it's one of the most politically savvy and politically encouraging podcasts out there.
All right. Anything else you want to?
The only thing I can say is that I hope that the ceasefire holds in Gaza, because and I think the world is exhausted, and even the Israelis are exhausted with the carnage of the past 2 years. So I wouldn't, even though I don't care if Donald Trump gets the credit. It's something that needed to be done, and I hope it works. That's all I have.
All right. Okay, Fez. You got some Fez out here. Fez.
Fez will be joining us shortly.
Oh, do you have a prediction for tomorrow's game?
Do I?
Yes.
Oh, I'm leaving it to the experts.
Oh. All right, I have an important topic for Fez. First of all, well, thank you, sir. Thank you.
Thank you.
Let's have a round of applause. All right, Fez, now questions for you. All right, while we wait for Fez, we'll do some, let's look at Destiny. See what he's doing. He debated some MAGA people this week, and let's see how that went. He's always good.
Computers? Do you think they're building computers? They build
Does
software.
Microsoft build computers?
I mean, they used to. I mean, I'm not sure if they do.
I'm pretty sure they have Azure. They're like servers and stuff that you can rent space out of, but this is all like service electronic stuff, and they do like software or like Amazon, AWS,
I mean,
like
these all
software. Like, do you think it's like fake stuff?
I mean, I guess software would be service, but I mean, just because you have that doesn't mean you don't.
That guy's dumb. Go. Wait.
Should be president.
Probably not. Yeah. Okay. Maybe.
Okay. Should child rapists be president?
A what?
Child rapists be president?
No, I mean obviously not.
Foreign national, a Martian. So
Well,
not everybody should be president, right?
I mean,
we
I'm
want the
talking
best
about-
of the best,
okay,
right?
That's bad faith. I mean, you know that I'm talking about an average American citizen. I'm not sitting here talking about, Tiny Tim from that, the orphanage that's, been dropped on his head 30 times. I don't think anybody here thinks I'm saying that. Nobody's talking about Pedo Joe hanging out in the bathroom somewhere. Like, nobody's talking about that. That's not what we're talking about. We're talking about the average person that can grow up and come from any social class and become the American president. Yeah, I think
The
people
average
do.
person that comes from any social class to be president.
Yeah, I
And your
think that's
example is
something-
Donald Trump, the multimillionaire
it's
real
not
estate
one
mogul
of
from New
them.
York City.
Yeah, I mean, exactly. That's actually a point that I think you're making right here. It's a good one, is that he's not in the political elite. He comes from the rich elite. And, it's just this big step that we've got with somebody coming from just the economic class instead of this elite political class. I think it's a baby step in the right direction.
The guy that was at all the Clintons' weddings and was making daily trips to Epstein's Island was not part of the elite
we're
political middle class.
I mean, that's ridiculous. Now we're sitting here equating the Epstein thing. I mean, listen, if the Epstein thing matters so much, the Dems would have nailed him with it when they had all the files, but they didn't do it because they knew he didn't have anything. And just like with Jillian Maxwell said he didn't have it, none of the fucking victims have said that he's got these.
If we're going to run with that logic, then if the Republicans had anything on Comey or Barack Obama related to the FBI hunt, then they would have released it in 2016 to 2020.
They tried, but the little Dem operatives that were already working, they've sit here and stopped them at every turn. We've seen that even just now. He's not cleared out all these people that are
There's
working
still a
against him.
deep state. There's still how deep does the state go?
I don't know about how there's a deep state. Those are your words, not mine. But I'm thinking that
those are not my words. Those are Trump's words. Those are the words of the Republican administration for the past 10 years.
We could call it a deep state, but you and I both know that there's always.
Say it's impossible for it to emerge from. It's like a logical impossibility.
So what modality is an impossible?
You
said logical, right?
That there's no way that a human being like me can emerge from something that is not like a human understanding of our DNA or whatever.
Wait. The impossibility is logical, you said, right?
Yeah.
Okay. And then I'm sorry, what's the claim that's specifically logically impossible?
That the abstraction of a human being emerges necessarily from the underlying genetic stuff that makes up humans. However you want to define that.
I'm trying to understand.
Why does he argue with these people?
Said, Americanism, not globalism. He was one of the people who championed to get rid of NAFTA, but like I said,
yeah. So now his renegotiation of NAFTA is blown up due to the crazy.
What do you mean as blown up? You said that last time. What do you mean?
As in, like, Canada and Mexico fucking hate us now. We don't have a good trade relationship with them, and we backstabbed
blown up.
What? Blown up is in we had an actual trade deal, not the ones that are on Truth Social. We had a real trade deal with both those countries, and now we are tariffing them with no cause.
Well, like I said, there's reasons why we're tariffing them because of the fentanyl that's coming in from
blowing
Canada.
Up the trade relationship. You think we're tariffing Canada because of fentanyl?
That's what Donald Trump said.
I know that's what he said. Do you think that's why we're tariffing them?
All right, you done. Hopefully. That's
okay.
That's one. That's a
Stupidity has many homes.
But no, I'm telling you, I want to ask you your opinion, and I know because we're going to go down there and investigate. The word on the street is the Rams, after they play the game against the Ravens, are going to be practicing all week because they go to London next week. I understand practicing on the East Coast. But they're going to be practicing Camden Yards. Can you believe that? What do you say to that? It's a true story.
I say, well, I guess Camden Yards is getting a lot of money. I guess the Orioles are getting.
Yeah, so, maybe they could buy some players now.
Yeah, they can get some decent pitchers to go along with Trevor Rogers.
All right, we're going to go down there next week downtown. We're going to see if this is what's happening now. We see Rams buses. We're going to be mad. All right, that's all. You have any final thoughts, sir?
Yes. Every time you confront MAGA with a fact about Trump, they'll say, and there's evidence, they'll say they've never seen it, so they can't comment on it.
Yeah, that's true. All right. Like and subscribe, everybody. Watch this. Tell all your buddies. Tell all your friends if you have friends. F MAGA.
And your MAGA, you don't think they're going to come for you. They'll come for you.
All right. Let's have a little music, and then we'll do our new cool outro. This is going to be so cool. Here's the music. That's not cool. All right, F MAGA, right? F MAGA, and here we go with our outro. Please play the outro.